Sports Talk Texas, man. We got everybody in the building, man. My toy suited and booted over there. What up, Courtney? What up, Mr. Larry?
What's going on?
What up, Essence? Huh? Oh, okay. What up, over there? How you doing? Come on. What up, Lex?
What up?
Say, man, the boys already been going at it. If you're here with us, even if you come later, smash that like button, Thought Magazine. Larry and Courtney already been talking about the football game. Was it Philly versus Frisco?
Yeah.
That was a big game.
Of the season.
That was a big game. Hold on.
Didn't it be Cowboys too? Oh, okay.
Look. See, so look, that wasn't the only big game though. The other big game was Kansas City.
They lost.
All right, them losing.
Nobody ain't talking about that though.
We talked about it definitely in the podcast, but I know particularly they ain't got.
They're gonna sway the narrative.
Yeah.
I told y'all 2 weeks ago, everything is leading up to this game. Cowboys and Eagles.
It's the word that was used, a slobber knocker. Are you saying?
Yes.
Bro,
Coin that.
you had me dead.
It's gonna be an interesting game. A lot is on the line. Cowboys lose. The whole narrative is gonna shift from Dak being a great quarterback to Dak being trash again.
100%.
Mike McCarthy's job might be on the line. You know, we know Dan Quinn will be the next.
It is anyway. I
think so?
I think it is anyway. I think Dak and McCarthy, like their position with the organization, on the line, depending on what happens in the playoffs. If they lose in the first round, I mean, obviously McCarthy going first. That's
what I was asking you. Like talking about my buddy who they think the Cowboys gonna win every game every year, right? He said, "What's a losing season, right?"
Yes.
A losing season would be anything less than a Super Bowl appearance or playoff appearance, right?
You said a losing season.
I never worn my own cape until maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Courtney, you said a losing season is anything less than the Super Bowl.
A playoff appearance for the Cowboys. Okay. And they're hyped, they're jacked up about them winning as many impressive games as they've won. But that's mediocre because they haven't hit the ultimate goal. Playoff win after playoff win, ultimately Super Bowl appearance. Right? They haven't hit that yet. Yeah. So they celebrated that mediocrity because they're accustomed to losing.
Wait, who is they? The fans?
The fans.
Oh, the fans. Well,
I do think Mike McCarthy's job is, if he don't get to the conference championship, he's gone.
At least the conference championship.
Jerry Jones said something the other day about that. Tony Romo played how many years?
10 now?
He started for like 10 or 11 years for the Cowboys, right? Yeah. He said he looked at Dak as that.
Ooh. Dak is that?
As the franchise quarterback.
Okay.
Of the future.
What future?
So what I'm saying, keep going forward. Yeah. Dak been there, what, 6 years now? It's 6 or 7.
Probably 7, 8-ish.
8?
I think so. We in 23 now.
It's been 8 years already?
I think so.
So you think he could done this year? I think he got a couple more.
Well, that's why I say the next scapegoat is McCarthy.
Okay.
They lose in the first round. They lose in the second round to a team that isn't Philadelphia or Frisco. McCarthy's out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I think if they lose to Philly or Frisco, you still have a chance, an excuse maybe, because those teams, again, we said it's
superior.
They're the superior teams out in the NFC. They're the superior teams. So yes, McCarthy's on.
You think it's gonna be Dan Quinn to just step into that spot?
It definitely be Dan. They didn't get
if he doesn't become head coach of the Cowboys, he's out of that as a coordinator. Somebody
he's gonna be a head coach.
Yeah, he's gonna be a head coach.
Somebody won.
And they can't afford to lose. They can't afford to keep McCarthy and then lose the future because McCarthy's not the future. You know, what are you gonna keep him for? 2 more years and then Quinn's gone. He's gone to the Giants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or even Carolina. You know, within the conference.
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal.
So the Cowboys fans and I will say the San Francisco 49ers, some Chiefs fans, they breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Because they brought down the number 1 team
Hey,
was Philadelphia. And it's
big.
It was huge.
It's big. Courtney, look, for me, and you know I'm not a Philly hater or nothing like that. For me, I got money on the line for these 5 games, right? So for me, it's like I just need them to not win more than the Detroit Lions do over these next 2 games. But as far as what we've seen this year for the league, you even said earlier that Dallas was better than we were giving them credit for. I was saying I didn't think they would make the playoffs. We both said that. We both.
At the beginning of the year, y'all said y'all didn't know if Dallas was gonna make
5 or 6. We were saying that probably Minnesota or something.
What?
Yeah, me and you.
Oh,
I'll pull up some for you.
that day?
Probably, I think that was the day you lost the two beer drinks. So,
I mean, a win is a win. A L is a L. Right. Can we agree with that?
no doubt.
So they won. Regardless of who they played, they won.
No doubt.
They've lost 2 games: Arizona, Philly, and San Francisco.
Yes.
2 good teams.
2 good teams. I mean, one they wasn't supposed to lose, but they found a way to lose. That's just, the thing about Dallas that people don't talk about is they're undisciplined. They're a good football team when they're up, but when they're down and they're back up against the ball, they're undisciplined.
What team is it? They're undisciplined when they're losing too.
Huh?
They're undisciplined when they're losing too.
Kansas City.
Every team you can pretty much name are undisciplined when they're losing.
We've been terribly undisciplined.
Yeah, so that's not just Dallas.
So,
you know what I mean? But
piggyback on what you said, every team this year that's good has had a losing streak, right? This right now, we said that this would be Philly's toughest 5-game stretch, right?
Wait, what, 3-1?
Yeah, still 2-1. Y'all are 2-1 right now.
I'm sorry, I was ahead of myself.
They 2-1 right now. Dallas hasn't had a losing streak, but they've had the easiest schedule out of all the teams. I think Detroit and Dallas have had the easiest schedule. You know what I'm saying? Detroit's been playing terrible the last 3 games. Somehow we still 2-1 out of those games.
And you want to play good going into the playoffs. Like when we talk about slip ups, like for instance, if Philly go 4-1 or 3-2, that's still good going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like y'all, you say y'all have to play good, but y'all found a way to win. So you going good. As long as you go, every team, the top 5 teams you said from the beginning, they all going forward. They might have to slip up early, but they still going forward. But to go back to what you said from the beginning, the Chiefs, because I don't want to pass it. I got a question for y'all about Jordan Love.
Okay.
So you think this next 4 games, would change it if they draft a quarterback or not? Because the first 5-6 weeks, they was already writing Jordan Love off.
Okay,
so he's beat y'all and he's beat the Chiefs.
Right.
So now, does they take the quarterback off the board in the first round?
So I don't think that they were ever in the business for another quarterback this year. Okay. Because the reason why I say that, Green Bay, as I've known them, they don't move on from quarterbacks not believing that they have a guy behind the quarterback that's leading. Okay. That's been over. We can look at the past 25 years.
Yeah, of course.
Even though it's only been Rodgers.
Well, they found their franchise.
But even before Favre, I think it was Kowski or something like that. Okay. Before they moved on, they knew they had the guy in the wings.
So they believe in it.
Oh yeah, I think.
I think Chicago was drafted for Green Bay. Crazy as that sounds.
Would be a mistake.
Crazy as that sounds.
It would be a mistake.
Man, I think situations matter so much for any rookie quarterback. Like the situation that I'm just saying any rookie quarterback, situations matter. Like Hurts, for instance, Hurts going to the Eagles was a perfect situation. You know what I mean? They continue to build around him. Look at Fields. Fields is probably one of the best, and you a Michigan fan.
He's Ohio
State. Fields is, but you're gonna be honest, Fields is one of the best drafted quarterbacks coming out of Ohio State.
100%.
Like the look, the throw. Yeah. So before Stroud. Yeah. But look at Stroud. Stroud goes to Carolina. He probably fails with the system, right? He might look better than Bryce in Carolina, but he went to a great organization, or a system, right? Still a great organization. Head coach, GM, they brought him everything they wanted around him, O-line. Fields went to, what, 2 GMs in 3 years.
Yeah.
Two coaches in 3 years. Rotate a carousel of O-linemen.
Right.
He finally got a wide receiver this year. Like, it's just a bunch of inconsistency. We can go back to the last 100 quarterbacks that have been drafted. 10 to 12 of them had good situations that still lasted. 80 of them didn't.
Not a big supporter of Chicago and Fields.
Okay.
I do think that Fields' talent, foot talent, is definitely better than his arm talent. But it does have to do.
He's a Bears fan right here.
He's a what?
He's a Bears fan.
Oh, let's go. Good, let's go.
Oh, okay.
From Chicago.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
I think that's
So what do
why
you think about Fields?
he's a good one.
Okay, I can
He
see.
by himself.
I think you should keep building what you did off this year.
That should be their next move. Y'all
I
have
think they got the ability to, with these 2 first-round top 5 picks, they got the ability to own the draft for the next 3 years. Look what they just did with our pick.
But
Oh.
we are notorious for tripping off our draft.
Yep.
But now GM, but hold on, y'all got a new GM though.
Right. Oh,
He, what he just did.
He could have had the quarterback for Kansas. Could have had him.
Kansas.
Talking about, that boy in Tennessee. Oh, what's the
Come on,
quarterback?
Mahomes.
I believe we passed him.
to get a
Here he came out.
Pastor Watson too.
We passed
Yeah, but again, looking at it from now, we can see what Mahomes became with Andy. You know, we can't say he wouldn't have been that in Chicago. Trubisky could have been that with Andy Reid. We don't know. You know what I mean? You never know.
So that's my whole thing with Chicago and even the Field situation.
Yeah.
It's the totality of their circumstances, right?
Yeah.
They're not known for drafting.
No.
They're not known for putting the right pieces around the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They've had decent quarterbacks, but they haven't ever put the right pieces around quarterbacks to make it.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they don't draft an offensive lineman in the first round,
Keep the attitude.
and you got to get Marvin Harrison. You got to get Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
With 2 picks in the
You gotta
first,
give him Steve.
you got to get him because you already got DJ Moore. DJ Moore is obviously a solid number.
Mooney is a real number 3.
Okay,
He's the number 3. He's a burner. He can get open. He can run jet sweeps. He can do all types of stuff.
right.
I think they also dropped the ball over the years with running backs.
Mhm.
They let franchise running backs walk out the door.
Yeah.
You know, the last 2 they had, in my opinion, and you could arguably say 3. Montgomery, 1.
Appreciate it, Bears.
Jordan Howard was another one.
Mhm.
And they let them walk out the 1,000-yard seasons.
Right.
And another one that really excelled in their offense, Tariq Cohen.
I remember.
Yeah, he was a 1,000-yard all-purpose back with Jordan Howard there. So, you know, it's just they just let guys walk, and now they got Herbert, who they know was injury prone. They brought in Foreman, who they know was injury prone, and they got Roscoe Johnson, who they know was injury prone. So it's like you got 3 in a posse. You know what I mean? It's like spades. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all caught that. So hey, that's what it is. They just they think. I know we're in the process of we can find a running back anywhere, but that situation shows you can't.
So I'm gonna kick back a little bit about if Carolina would have got C.J. Stroud instead of Young.
Okay.
I have not believed that Young was going to be a quarterback that makes a big difference. The whole time when they were rating the quarterbacks,
Okay.
I didn't think that he should have been. Anybody should have been working. To me, C.J. Stroud, no doubt, should have been picked before.
Is that only because of stature?
Well, because of what I saw from C.J. Now, when I see,
No, I'm talking about not Stroud. I'm saying Bryce Young.
Oh, you talking about his stature?
Yeah, because besides the size,
Isn't he the same size or shorter than Russ Wilson?
he's smaller, but he's same height.
Like 5'10".
Yeah, 5'10". So
I thought it was less than that.
Maybe
No, so
5'9",
just-
something like that.
like just throwing the ball and reading the defense and accuracy, he has that. His problem is he's short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's big. So
No.
yeah, again, well, all the successful 6 foot and under quarterbacks, system, team, organization was better. Like it's coming out now about Frank Wright that the coaches was going around behind his back telling the owner stuff
About
Frank Wright,
really?
about the flaws they saw in Frank Wright.
Yeah.
It was a Hunger Games type of situation.
Mm.
So I agree with you. Stroud would be better. Yeah, Stroud would be better, in my opinion, because he's the better quarterback. But it was just a failing situation. The wide receiver dropping the ball. Look, he went over there with Tank Dell, Woods, Schultz. They all was catching the ball. What are you gonna do over here when we can't catch?
Right.
So he would have looked worse than what he did now. So.
It's so shady.
Yeah, oh yeah, but the organization. I saw the article. I'll send it to you. They said it was like a Hunger Games type of environment the last couple weeks before Frank Reich got fired.
Mm.
So,
What was the reason for that?
well, one, he brought in this great supporting cast of coaches. They got Jim Caldwell in. They got Capers, Don Capers. Remember the defensive guru? Yeah. So he brought in all these coaches. He got the coach from the defensive coordinator from Broncos. He brought the whole all-star staff.
Right.
Spent a whole lot of money, but he never coached with them before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All coaches that want to be head coaches. So they running behind Frank Reich back after they 1-7, 1-8. Hey, we ain't trying to go down with the ship, even though that's wrong. Frank brought you here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they basically, that's why they said it was a Hunger Games type environment. Every man for themselves.
See why they on that.
Yeah. So that's why you saw when Frank got fired. Usually when the head coach get fired, the staff stayed. No, 3 of the coaches went. They kicked them too. So, but yeah.
Carolina got a lot of stuff going on, especially with not having so many picks.
Man, we gotta. I think it's right now. He's so huh? We got no first or second.
They gave up everything to get Bryce Young.
We got no first or second. So my thing is right now is we gotta just ride the season out and get free agents.
Yeah.
We can't just clean out all our stars are young. Just gotta ride it out. You know what I mean? Gotta draft well 3 through 7. Yeah. Cut old money.
Yeah.
Find a coach that's gonna build something like Ron Rivera, like John Fox, like you know, something that we've had.
So the problem is with most organizations is they want to win and they want to win now.
It's the owner. That's what
I mean, some situations you put players in, they have an immediate impact.
Yeah.
Other players, their impact is somewhat of a build-up.
Yep.
But they don't have the patience to wait for that build-up. So they go to interchanging pieces and taking away from the long-term benefit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all watch was that Monday night's game? Jags and Bengals.
Oh, that was a good game. That was actually
I saw the interested in the game.
Yeah, he's all right.
I mean, that's
I didn't like how he said he wanted to walk and they allowed him to walk.
Don't let him walk.
Oh, you saw how far he had to walk?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? On a high ankle sprain, they asked him twice for the cart. And he said, no, let's walk. And then he got in the tunnel and realized, oh, it's a far walk. Then I'm already here. Let's keep walking.
Right.
You got a high ankle sprain. Huh?
And even more.
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
I think you told me that the Jags would be a first round exit too in the playoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I didn't think that they were. I thought next year would be their year. But Doug again, he's a coach.
Yeah,
he's a quarterback's coach.
I said, and I remember I said at the beginning of the year, I said Jaguars could win the AFC.
Yeah.
So the thing is, which I feel like, to be honest, outside of CJ Stroud and them, I thought they was just gonna run through the division. Because Anthony Richardson, I didn't see him doing anything his first year.
Right.
Tannehill, Malik, the other guy that they drafted, that's a watch.
Yeah.
And then I figured CJ Stroud and them was gonna grow, progressively. So
They right there.
They right there. You know what I mean? But
number 9 in the
hell, if he don't get hurt, they win that game. So, in my opinion, you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Any new feelings about Pittsburgh?
It's still up in the air.
Yep.
For them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who
They
nobody
fired
else
their
talking
offensive
about.
coordinator.
I'm not talking about Baltimore.
I got to. I mean, Baltimore's top.
Yeah.
3.
Pittsburgh
They are the one that's creeping up under the radar.
Rarely times that we say this, and I'll say that I don't know if y'all gonna feel this way, but the team is failing the coach.
Mm.
The team.
Like Tomlin is, I feel like he's a top 10 coach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like his team, like that Arizona game, it was horrible, man, to watch.
Yeah.
Like you got a team in there with Kyler Murray who's just playing the play. They just seeing what Kyler got,
right. And
then y'all can't even score. Like y'all can't even move the ball at home.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like 6 points.
So it's pretty much the same team with the absence of Ben and a few other pieces. But the main component that they've been missing since that retirement is been at the quarterback position.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it the quarterback just not skilled enough?
But also, so when y'all can answer this question, y'all, because y'all are football fans, so everybody can probably answer. So who you think makes the final decision outside to take it to the owner of who we picking? When it comes to quarterbacks, not skill players, just quarterbacks. In your organization, who makes the decision and we going with this guy?
Director of personnel.
Okay. Well, that's your answer?
I was a coach.
Okay. What's your GM? So answer, but you said
I said coach.
coach, GM, director of personnel.
I'd say coach too.
You
Coach?
want it to be the coach.
Okay.
What do you think?
The thing is, it's the owner.
Oh, the owner.
Wait, so who goes to the owner? I think
No. Oh, yeah. Who goes? I'm sorry. Yeah. The owner makes the final decision, but
Right.
the GM makes the decision to take it to the owner.
Okay.
So the head coach really doesn't have a big power, especially if he's not an offensive coordinator or offensive-minded head coach.
Right.
So which time is it? So he has no choice. He didn't have a choice in helping, like Big Ben. Like what's the coach who used to chew dip for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Cowboys.
Yeah.
He didn't have a choice in picking Cordell or Big Ben.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times the coach doesn't. He didn't want you. I don't think he wants Trubisky or Pickett. You know what I mean? I'm sure he'll really risk it with somebody like Cam Newton.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just to get through the season, somebody who's going to win, or try to win. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you think coaches should have more to say so?
I think so, because they the ones that getting fired. Coaches get fired more than GMs. Coaches get fired more than director of personnel. So why don't I have a say so? You know what I mean? Look at the Jets. All them coaches that got fired from quarterback play, they didn't have, and they all was defensive coordinators. Like Saleh, what's his name? Robert Saleh. They talking about he about to be on the chopping block.
I heard that too.
So I thought coaches, they get on who they think best fits a certain system.
They do have an input, but
They don't have final say.
they don't have the final say. But the GM and the head owner make the final say.
So are you saying that because you said that, you said it earlier, immediately came to mind is the reason why the Dallas Cowboys don't win anything is because Jerry Jones has the final say.
Yeah, he gonna say, well, yeah,
Whether the pieces are good fit or not, it's what he wants. But he's not a football guy.
yeah,
I heard he's too hands-on, like
Yeah.
with the team.
for sure he's hands on. Yeah, even his son has said he won't back off. But look how long, and then we talk about
hold on.
look at the Cowboys.
So is it costing the team wins and losses because the owner makes the final decision as opposed to leaving the football guys to make the football decisions? He's making a business decision when it should be a football
Yeah,
decision.
it's a possibility, but the owner, he making so much money, he care about wins and losses like that.
You talking about
I was just talking about specifically for the Cowboys. Yeah, but our owner too.
Oh, I didn't know Carolina did the same thing.
He's the richest owner in the league.
I thought Hines,
No,
Patriots owned
he's
him.
our owner is the richest.
before he just got there though, right?
He just got
They're
this.
saying he was rich before he even got there, bro.
Yeah.
He got big money.
So this is the thing. Like we still paying Ron Rivera. We gonna pay Frank Wright. Frank Wright said he done coaching because he about to get $60 million for the Colts and Panthers. He ain't got to coach no more. He ain't got to do nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
we have to pay him, and the Colts have to pay him to 2026.
It's great.
So he kind of like what's his name? The old Pittsburgh coach. He didn't have to play coach.
Oh yeah, you don't have to coach. Yeah. So
Question for you: who you got this weekend?
What game?
We're gonna start with Dallas and Philly. We're gonna crank it up.
We already know who you got.
I said this at the beginning of the year. It's gonna be a split.
Yeah.
So I said that at the beginning of the year. It's gonna be a split.
I guarantee you, everybody except Megan in here got, and I say Megan because she's a newly adopted
Eagle fan.
Philly.
She was not adopted. She was abducted.
She was abducted. I like it. She was abducted into fandom.
So no. So how it came about was
No.
no.
I already know. I know because I was there.
You saw the statue.
Audience. So let me explain how this went down. So we were talking about football, and I could work favorite teams. And trained the Cowboys.
But who did you say?
Pittsburgh.
You said Pittsburgh. That was your
She
first.
said
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
and safe. That's
And
all I
I
heard.
told
And
her,
you went
I
ahead.
told her that the bandwagon was officially welcoming honorary
Oh,
members.
you recruited?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He definitely recruited.
Yes. And
Oh, that's why you bought it.
Abducted. Not
Okay.
so that's the Cowboy.
Yeah.
Still a hater.
So who's the better quarterback between Dak and
Right now,
And
Right.
Jalen?
right now, it's not.
just between those?
I've been saying, if you want to talk about right, if you, don't look at numbers. Hold on. This is the numbers, man, right?
Want to get numbers?
You don't want to look at
No,
numbers.
you want to get numbers?
Do you
Okay,
want to
there
look
you
at
go.
numbers?
Yeah. No.
He
No.
said
No.
that number.
Yeah, so wait,
Yeah,
wait.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What else is there?
Dak, Scott.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When we do with quarterbacks a lot, we pull back from history sometimes. But if we want to say overall, who's the best quarterback? Jalen. If you look at careers, right? But you want to say right now, it's not
Don't
close.
say
Well, I
quarterback,
mean,
because every year is a whole new start,
Thank you.
right?
I agree
0-0.
with
So
I don't even know. I don't know if career he's better than that.
who's the
Hey,
best
but-
quarterback?
But
That got MVP type season.
Okay. So individually stat wise, he's greater than Jalen. Perfect.
So why is y'all ain't okay?
you got on
Why
record too.
does
Hey.
it matter outside of stats?
To me, it don't. But when you talk to the average fan, a lot of people bring up all this other stuff. We talk just specifics with that. Like you said, Mahomes lost yesterday or last week. It's crickets about it, right? If Dak loses this week, it's gonna be so average.
So watch this. Watch this.
No
It's
matter
already on the
how
TV. Look.
If you
I don't
look
know
at
because the last time they played good, they didn't go.
If you look at the last two quarterbacks for the Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
both of them had outstanding Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah.
Romo and this guy,
Uh-huh.
but they failed to take their team to the promised land.
Wait.
Because
So they didn't taking the Eagles to the promised land?
No,
they've been there.
No, that's not the promised land. Oh, no, that's not gonna go. Jesus will let me in.
Hold on.
It's a difference.
I use my words carefully.
Okay.
I said take them to the promised
They've been
land.
to the
I
promised
didn't say
land.
win the ultimate
But
prize.
listen, you're moving the goalposts to
No.
something that the Cowboys haven't done.
Hey,
The
but
goal is to win championships.
So all agree
Hurts is
that
already banged up from
But-
last game, so we'll see how we.
Statistically,
No, it ain't no statistics. Dak is better than
Yeah,
Jalen
too
Hurts.
bad, though.
Jalen Hurts has been in the better.
Jalen
Not
might have
banged up.
Jalen Hurts has had the better team. No
James
question.
has had the better organization.
He's had the better coach. He's had the best team in football,
and
arguably.
this Chicago Bears fan just
No, I haven't crossed up. I'm asking.
But this is the thing that nobody talks about with Dallas quarterbacks. What other teams have longer lasting quarterbacks than the Cowboys? You said the Packers, right? So when we talk about quarterback, like you got Pittsburgh and you got Pittsburgh, Packers, and then Cowboys is in there, right? You talk about Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, Starbuck. So
Danny
again,
White.
it's a lot. Hold on.
Danny White.
So you said that.
What's he called?
No, he didn't last long.
But
But
he
you
didn't
said,
deserve to.
but you said Dak is the 7 8 years in. So when we talk about the Cowboys, which America's team, and you talk about how much hate they're gonna get, the quarterbacks last, they not no 3, 4, 5 year quarterback. These quarterbacks, Romo got 12 years of hate, 11 years of hate or criticism. Jalen Hurts, is he gonna be a 10-year quarterback for the Eagles? The way he runs the ball, the way he say he don't get back there again in the next 3 years. That contract run out at $150 million.
Right.
You think they give? Oh, you think they give him another one at 30 years old? So again, if that goes to the playoffs and does something, Mike McCarthy out like you said. So that gives that 2 more years. That'd be the 10-year mark.
So the thing about the Cowboys quarterback, especially that whatever his name is.
The only ass one they had was Jim Carter, and they got his ass out.
Hold on. You ask the average, not saying on average, you ask the average Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
They do not like that. They don't think he's a top 5 quarterback.
But
They don't think that he's what the Cowboys
Well,
need.
no, I don't agree with that because you
know what I'm talking about.
So that's what I'm saying.
thinking of Barber right now.
but no,
He's probably one.
it's so many Cowboy fans though.
I said that's what I say on an average.
But you can't say it's a I can say an average Cowboys that love that.
Let me ask this: there's 2 quarterbacks left in the world. You need one of them to run your team. It's Dak and it's Jalen. You going
with the Eagles team?
We're seeing about
with their teams the way it's set up right now.
That's a good
that's
question.
a good.
Oh, I'm taking right now. I'm taking that.
I would
So
take
you
that.
taking Dak for Dak's team for Cowboys?
Yeah.
Or Dak's for the
I'm taking Dak right now. in general.
So here's what I hear. Two words.
That's crazy.
Here's two
You're
words
right.
I hear in my.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
just- It's just as loud as day.
Right.
Patent mediocrity.
Yeah.
And that is outstanding in terms of individual accolades. Yes. Tony Romo was the exact same way. Yes. Troy Aikman is the only one that separated himself by getting the result
Oh
that
man.
the organization
Hold on.
wanted
I
overall.
want to ask.
Hey, oh man.
That's a hell of a question. First of all,
That's a great question.
Great.
Yeah.
I just want you to be focused. When he get talking, then he try to.
So
But go ahead, yeah.
Always go ahead.
I think that overall, that you have to give Dak. I think you even said that. You got to give Dak the better overall quarterback. Okay.
He got numbers.
I think Dak would do great in Philly, but I also think that Jalen would do good in Dallas. Now, would he do as good as he's doing when the team is good? Probably not, because honestly, Philly has a better overall team. Okay. Now, he brought up Romo. To me, Romo's problem is it isn't that Romo was a bad quarterback.
It was.
It was the management very messed up by giving him so much money in the beginning to where that we're gonna put everything on your back. They had no room. They had no room to get help out on defense. They had no room to buy the right running backs. They had no room to get any more help around him. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So years into
Talking
his,
Romo?
yeah, I'm talking about Romo.
Yeah.
So years into his, towards the end of his career, when they started getting better, he got hurt. That's when the team was kind of balanced. They were running the ball more. Remember, DeMarco Murray got there.
Okay, so
Right.
so 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Well, hold on.
Dallas had Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Right?
And he had 5,000 yards passing.
5,000 yards passing.
Yes.
And the defense was ranked bottom 10.
There you go. I was about to say.
So look, this is what I'm saying. When it comes to talk about the Cowboys, it's a bunch of different punches that people throw at them, and they add it all on that helmet.
Yeah,
talk-
I don't think you can take it all. I
That's
think
what-
it's the way a team is constructed.
So this is what I was saying about. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman, Dak Prescott throws the ball better than Troy Aikman.
Mechanically, yes.
No, I'm just saying in general. Okay, you don't think Jim Kelly would have won bowls with that Cowboy team? Y'all agree? Yes. You don't think John Elway would have won bowls? All them quarterbacks would have won bowls with it. He didn't have to do nothing but hand the ball off and throw 15, 60 times a game. So Troy Aikman is in the Hall of Fame because of his team.
Yes. Agreed.
So he had a bunch of dogs.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, this is what I was saying about Dak and Jalen. When you put Jalen on, if you watch, that's why I want to watch the game with you. Because you said we're gonna watch the game this year. Because
we still got a few more good.
yeah, but this is the game.
No,
What I'm saying, Dak, if you watch Dak plays, Dak has to throw a lot of people open.
Yeah.
Right? Jalen,
this year,
you watching it. If you watch
This year,
right now, he's throwing people open. He don't got Amari. Hold on. Jalen does not throw people open.
Footnote.
whoa. He's more accurate than that.
But footnote. I want to throw a footnote in.
To wide open people.
No,
Let-
coverage.
Bro, I want to go a footnote. So me and Sean, y'all know Sean Carter.
Yeah.
We were talking. He said he was disappointed in Frisco's line because he felt like they didn't get to Hurts enough. And I told him that I felt like what they were doing was they weren't looking to rush and get him out of the pocket. They wanted to contain him. Remember you talking about him having all the time to throw the ball?
Yeah.
Because they don't believe that he's going to find the holes in the zone like a true quarterback with talent in his arm would. Mahomes, sometimes too, things like that.
That's unbelievable.
Look at the Houston and Denver game this past weekend.
Uh-huh.
Who's the coach from San Fran that they just went over the ball head?
Marco.
DeMarco Ryan, DeMeco Ryan.
Yeah.
What did he do to Russell? We're gonna sit there and you're gonna have to throw from the pocket. And
Yeah.
what did Russell do? Had one of his worst games of the season.
Yeah.
They want these bootleg quarterbacks, these option
Stay in the
quarterbacks.
pocket.
You gotta get out of there.
But hold up.
But go back to that accuracy question.
I told you.
Go back to the
Hold
accuracy
on.
comment now.
I'm gonna circle back in a couple.
Okay, all right.
We have a diva on our team.
a
want to tell you, he's
I
a
think he's
diva.
a diva.
He's a dog.
He's a
He's a dog. He's a diva dog. A dog diva.
Yeah, he
dog.
can. But hold on. Hold on. What
dog is diva.
what
Dog
top
is diva.
what top receivers ain't divas?
All of them should be.
Who we talking
They
He
all
wasn't getting the ball, so he wasn't working hard to get over.
and
So
what
he left his quarterback on the island because
You talking about Philly?
Philly, yeah.
is it 1 week though?
That was the practice.
That's
But hold on.
been a few.
What was that game we watched? It was probably like 5 or 6 weeks ago when AJ Brown ain't get the ball.
Yeah, he was over there.
He was like all open.
He was hot.
Cause here's the
So
thing.
back to your accuracy question.
Yeah.
AJ wants Jalen to just throw the ball his way. In coverage, out of coverage. I'm going
That's what he is.
I understand
Yeah.
that. But because Jalen is an active quarterback, he wants to throw it the right way at the right
No,
time.
Jalen is used to throwing when he's open.
You got to know
Jalen has to see you open when he throws it. This is the difference. That's what Jalen is he's an open wide receiver thrower. He's not going to anticipate the throw.
So that's the same thing as Justin Fields.
What's his name? That's the same. He throws to the spot. Bills quarterback. He throws to the Bills quarterback.
Yeah, but when you throw to the spot,
He throws to the spot.
yeah, but he trusts his wide receivers to beat him.
Yeah.
So that's what Jalen is. That's what AJ Brown is saying.
So who throws more interceptions? Jalen?
This year, Jalen got more than anybody.
All right. So
Jalen got 20 turnovers.
This is why I'm saying.
what I'm saying.
So what are you talking about
It's
now?
because he only throws to the open receivers, and you might be open only for a split second.
Yeah.
You throw the ball, then you ain't open, it's getting picked.
Bro, listen.
If you are a quarterback that can guide the
Right.
receiver to where you
Throw him open.
throw him open,
Throw him open.
that's
Jalen,
a better.
What's going on with
Jalen throwing picks, looking at the people. Like you remember when McNabb threw that pick in the Super Bowl and he threw it to Brewski
Yeah.
and it was face to face. Like if you're looking at the defender, Jalen, that's a horrible pick, bro. You're looking like if I'm throwing and the person behind you, I can see you looking at
Should
me.
be
Okay,
open.
That's
that's
a bad
But you
pick.
agree that Jalen this year is not the same Jalen we saw last year.
Oh, I told you that. I've been saying this.
Game plan.
I've been saying this since the Jets
They don't
game.
watch the tape.
Jalen
They won. I'm like, man, he don't look the same.
Jalen is getting carried by a great team right now. Like he quarter 1 through 3. Well, yeah, that's true. That is check. But one through 3, quarter 1 through 3, he's looked horrible. His team give him a shot in the 4th. He clutch. Jalen got a clutch team. I'm not saying he don't, but these games they close. They should be floods.
You said we got comment over them, so
Liverpool says one pride.
y'all know what that means.
He
I know
thinks
what
the
that means.
Eagles
One
will-
pride.
What does that mean?
That's them Lions, man.
Oh.
One pride, baby. You know what I'm talking about? First play talking. Go ahead.
He
Oh my God.
thinks the Eagles will win by 14.
Damn.
Who said that?
Jim.
What's that? I'm gonna take 10, brother, man. Not 14. It's gonna be a neck and neck, but I'm with you though. We got the dub.
And then he also says that the Seahawks are an upset.
Seahawks gonna upset over the Niners.
If Gino play like he just played, it can happen.
Did they win Sunday?
They did not. They played, but they
But
played last
Gino,
week.
that was the best Gino thing.
That's another thing too. That's another thing too. This Philly Frisco thing. Frisco had a 10-day rest period. We played 3 games in 14. I ain't
Tough games. Three tough games.
I ain't negotiating.
Yeah.
3 tough
Three
games
tough games.
in 14 days. And
Two of
the
them.
dog fight was the Buffalo. So, and no excuse, we got our hands handed to us. And the way we respond by kicking ass on Sunday, it's going to be,
It's about to be the most watched game.
bro,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
like it was, 28 million views for the regular season the last time we played. Might be 42 million.
Who you got? Dallas and Philly this weekend.
Dallas
And Philly in Dallas.
impartial. Let's
Oh my God.
impartial.
You
Ain't got
impartial.
no money either way.
I understand.
Gonna be something to look.
It's something to look at.
Something to watch.
So
Eat
going
the
back
popcorn.
to the accuracy.
I want the boys to win. I already
Okay.
told you what's going to happen.
No,
it was like
it's delayed, right?
Yeah, it's very late.
Prime time.
On Sunday.
Yep.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock prime time, baby. NBC.
If the Chiefs lose this weekend,
Oh, so I don't think the Chiefs are Super Bowl bound this year. I really
Chiefs,
don't.
the Chiefs,
they don't have nobody. They don't
the
receive.
Chiefs,
They got
the
Too much Taylor Swift.
Hey,
Oh, hey, that's
Chiefs. Nobody talking about it.
That's
for real. Be part of
Yeah,
it.
'cause Kelsey's definitely not playing like he did last
No, this
year.
is the first. This is the first time
Wait.
Kelsey is now possession tight end.
okay.
Well,
He's not that Tony Gonzalez. That he's not what he
Not
used to
Kittles.
be.
He ain't Kittles.
Yeah, his athleticism is a little different from last year. He's not being a single man no more. You know what I mean? He looked like a possession guy now.
My man said he was ready to retire.
Yeah, he's old.
even when they put the camera on him during the games and he messed it up, you could see it in his face, like he's
He ain't
distracted.
got the pass.
He don't care.
So
He wasn't having relations during the season.
They said not having, like they said it's just a host.
Well,
He just
I
what?
read something where they actually been together longer than everybody thinks.
Yeah,
They got together in like July.
they released that like recently or something like that.
So you say they're not going to move out.
I think they are if they get in the play.
I think their offense.
Kelsey's one reason that's
So it just goes back to the offense. That's what they've been better at. Everybody then
they got no
their offense.
they got no receiver.
They don't have Tyreek Hill.
Oh,
Now I think you can win with the receivers they had if Tyreek Hill was still there because he's going to stretch the
and
defense.
they got rid of
But they won without Tyreek.
Well,
And he
so can I? And Eric Bieniemy. You don't have Eric Bieniemy.
yeah, I'm not a fan of Nagy. I don't like that.
Your two main cogs is Hill and Eric Bieniemy. So now you don't have either one of those. The offense, the talent around them isn't as good. They got a lot of drops. I understand that. You got Kelsey not playing up to the young Kelsey he was.
Yeah.
Mahomes is still Mahomes. He's still putting the ball on the money. You know what I'm saying? It's not his fault. You know what I mean? But the offense.
You look at how I didn't realize how much of an impact Eric Bieniemy had until he got to Washington with Tyler Henneke.
Yes, Henneke is first.
No,
Yeah,
you
now they
talking
got Sam Howell.
No, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, Sam Howell. If you look at the play calling,
So they miss.
he's leading the league in passing,
I know.
and he's playing back.
Who's this?
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell.
He got the most yards in the league, but he's throwing a lot of picks.
Right.
But the play calling has been good.
Mark my word, he's gonna be head coach for Washington.
Well, Ron Rivera last year.
Oh, definitely. I think so too.
Yeah, I think that was a part of the whole Magic Johnson, owner thing that they brought the enemy to show right now. But the reason why I say the Chiefs going this year is I picked the Ravens to go from the beginning. I think any AFC team that runs to the Ravens in Baltimore, they're not going.
It's lights out.
It's going to be cold. All them finesse teams,
Yeah.
them quick slants ain't going to be open.
You don't have many teams in the AFC outside of Kansas City and Baltimore.
Buffalo.
No.
Buffalo. They're not balanced enough.
And then we ain't talked about Miami yet, but they ain't ready.
Miami ain't nowhere near ready.
Miami got a team, but
They're not sitting nowhere near ready.
no, they got a team. Their defense is. I will say this: they really got a really good defense. Ramsey and Howard are back, and they ain't playing. But they are 0-3 versus teams with a winning record.
Have not beat a team with a win.
That sounds like somebody else I know, but we're gonna call it starter.
Who they 0-3?
So I mean,
They 0-3 versus teams.
the Cowboys probably the first team they beat with a winning record besides the Jets when they were 1-0.
No, you saying they haven't beat nobody, but they're 0-3. They lost to the Niners and the Eagles
And the Cardinals.
They haven't won the record.
Oh, well, they two.
They're 0-2.
Yeah.
But no, because they haven't beat nobody with a winning record.
No. That's what I was saying. The only team they beat was the Jets when they were 1-0.
Okay, got you.
I don't really because the Jets are not a good team right now.
What was all that talk about Trevor Lawrence being like the number one, like in the NFL right now? Like what's he? He's quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were saying he's number one quarterback. I read that last week.
And he started off horrible.
Yeah, but
His rookie year was worse than.
Who he had as a coach though?
But that's why I was telling you. That's what I was saying. That's why I feel like I got a little hope for my guy. Because
Who you got?
Bryce Young. The only reason I say because look at Trevor. You know they was writing Trevor Lawrence off. His numbers was worse than Bryce Young's. Really bad. Like, so
His first year.
His first year. But then what happened?
Oh, he
got a hell of a coach.
either, so he could.
But hold on, I'll send this to Dre. He got a healthy ETN. They got Kurt, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, and Doug Peterson's staff, GM, everything came with it. So if we can get something that can change any situation.
That's why they. So I'm hop on the whole. What's his name? Not Bill Parcells. The Patriots coach,
Belichick.
Carolina is eyeing him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's more of a business move.
It's not a football move.
I don't think that I only think's business. You bring Bill Belichick in the city, that's money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But does that equate to wins?
Yeah, media
Does
presence.
that equate to wins?
No, and that's the thing. He says he wants to win, but he wants to make money too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would like to go after somebody.
Is he better than the quarterback that he has right now in New England?
Who, Bill Belichick?
Is Bryce Young better than the quarterback that Young got in?
Zach Peter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
I think Bill Belichick could help Bryce because he's gonna bring that kind of. He's gonna bring a run first offense, so it's gonna help any quarterback. But the thing in New England, the quarterbacks are bad. New England just won. They lost 6-0.
Who drafted them folks, man?
Who drafted who?
Who drafted them folks in New England?
Who drafted them?
I wonder who their draft coordinator, whatever the talent evaluator is.
Sure, he a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bill is a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a part
For
of
sure.
upper echelon of who I bring to this team.
Yeah.
So
He's definitely a part of it.
absent Brady, is Belichick still a great coach? Or is he a mediocre coach? Is that a great player?
Listen, when his career is over, we still gonna look at him what he did with those players. Like we only do this with Belichick. You know what I mean? Like all the great coaches, they've had great teams and won, right? But we ain't say what other coach have we ever said what did they do without that other player? We talking about
Nobody else.
but we talking about the GOAT because Andy Reid. Hold on, let's take Mahomes, McNabb, and Vic from him.
Man.
You know, so let's take Aaron Rodgers from McCarthy and that from him. Like
Bill Walsh don't get Joe Montana.
yeah, so we look at Jimmy Johnson. You take away them teams with like so. I think Bill Belichick has always been a defensive minded coach. When you look at how he coach defensive guys, they coached up.
The top 5 in defense first.
Yeah,
The number I think 8 against the pass and number 4 against the
he
run.
coaches his guys, and I feel like he's always brought a Bill O'Brien, a McDaniel, somebody that can coach the offense good enough for them to win. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna wear my. I always have something on Philly every day, right? You know, when we winning, when we losing,
That's right.
I'm Philly.
Yeah,
Right.
as you should be.
So,
All right.
Right, you know.
you said Philly gonna win, right? Gotcha. So I'm just gonna rep my cake for the first time ever, and I will say, Jeff, you said 14, huh? Go 10, bro. Go 10. Keep it clear.
What
I'm
other games?
gonna run through other games real quick. Y'all just give me we've seen the thing.
Okay.
Tonight we got the Patriots and Steelers.
I'm not watching that.
It's in
I'm
Pittsburgh.
not watching. I'll say Patriots.
You got Patriots and the upset.
You know,
All right.
2 backup quarterbacks.
I cut my mustache. No, I'm kidding.
Then we got Texans versus at the Jets.
Texans.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna change that. Zach Wilson. I'm gonna change that.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Jets.
You going with Zach?
I'm going with the team.
Okay.
They still feel a little hope for Rodgers to come back, and this is their last hurrah.
Be a good game. If they can finish 9, they can get the wild card. Possibly get the wild card. Rams versus the Ravens.
Rams versus the Ravens. I got Ravens.
Ravens.
In Baltimore,
It's in Baltimore.
Ravens.
I got the Ravens too. We got the Panthers versus the Saints. It's in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. Chiefs versus the Bills. What do you got?
I'm gonna say Panthers. So yeah. Hey,
Then we got the Colts versus the Bengals. Colts are 7-5.
Colts at the
I
Bengals.
got Colts.
Colts at the
Oh, I
Bengals.
got Cincinnati.
I got.
I got
The way that quarterback is played, if he can do that,
Hey. Want to take shots?
shot of what?
No.
I got some.
You want to take a shot if they lose?
So. You got to bring who you.
Oh yeah, we can do a shot.
whoever has the most wins, the loser gets the shot.
From these games we
So
talking
we
about.
talking about today.
Oh, you gonna be drinking.
All the games are
New Orleans gonna beat that. So,
every game.
so back up. Back up.
Can you take inventory on this?
We didn't go. I didn't forget.
For which
We don't gotta do that.
You got to do.
We gotta do that.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Start over.
We're gonna start off. First was the Patriots and Steelers. Both y'all chose the Steelers.
No, I chose New England.
Oh, you chose New
England. I did the Patriots. I said
You said the Steelers. All right. Then you got the Texans and the Jets.
I got Texas. He got the Jets.
All right. We got the Rams and the Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
I got the
Yeah,
No, we got on tape.
Yeah.
we can do that.
All right. And then we got the Panthers versus Saints.
Panthers.
I got the Saints.
All right. Then we got the
I'm already at
Colts.
3-1.
The Colts and the Bengals.
Who?
Colts and the Bengals. It's in
We
Cincinnati.
got the Colts.
That-
I got the Bengals.
All right. Then we got the Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Where is that?
It's in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta.
Falcons are in first place in the division.
Atlanta.
It's the division battle.
I'll take.
Go Tampa then.
I'll go with Rashad White, running back, and
Okay.
Tampa Bay Bucks.
Bucks. Okay. Okay. You got Falcons.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got the Jags and the Browns. It's in Cleveland.
Jags and the Browns. Trevor Lawrence.
No, Trevor. Who's
We
the
don't
quarterback?
know. It's probably going to be God, I forgot his name.
Who's the quarterback?
Hold on, is DTR start or Flacco?
Flacco.
I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
Y'all gonna watch that.
Hold on. Yeah.
If Joe Flacco is
Hold on, the both quarterbacks out though.
Both quarterbacks.
That Becker out too. He got hurt in that game too. The backup for
CJ something.
CJ Becker.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
got hurt too.
Oh yeah. The third string is in.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be.
Let's get that game.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. Yeah, we can skip that game. We can skip that game.
All right, go to the slobber knocker number 2.
And I got the Eagles.
Detroit and the Bears.
Oh man.
It's in Chicago.
This might be one of those trap games.
Y'all saw what happened that 3 weeks ago. So
So
Nah.
because I got money on the line already, I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Yeah, it's Detroit.
Detroit, okay.
That's a watch.
We got the Seahawks visiting the 49ers.
Ooh, that's a trap game for the 49ers because they still ride high. So I got Seattle.
Brock.
You got Brock?
Yeah.
I got Brock.
Yeah.
Vikings versus the Raiders. They're playing in LA.
Vikings?
Las
I got
Vegas.
Vikings.
Vikings versus the Raiders in LA.
In Las Vegas.
I got Vikings.
Yeah, I'll take Vikings. I'll take
Yeah,
Vikings.
Josh Johnson didn't want me yet.
Yeah.
All right. Broncos and Chargers.
And where is it? Denver?
It's in LA.
Broncos.
No, I'll take Chargers.
You got Chargers? All right. I got one right
Yeah.
there. They're going big one. Bills versus Chiefs.
Where is it?
It's in Kansas City.
Okay.
Is it Kansas City?
Oh, yeah.
Kansas City.
You already know I'm riding with.
I'm gonna roll with Andrew Reid.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, okay. Read.
Yeah.
And you already know right here, Eagles and Cowboys.
You already know. Yeah. And that's Monday night, right?
That's a big game. That's
That's
Sunday night football.
Sunday night.
Sunday night
Oh,
football.
yeah. Yeah.
Cowboys.
I'll get it on that.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Fly. Fly.
What's the other one?
And so the next one is the Packers versus
Packers.
Giants.
In the Giants, huh?
It's in New York.
I got it back though.
Packers.
They're gonna try to sneak it to the office.
Then we got the Titans versus Dolphins.
That's what game is that?
That's Monday night
Packers versus
football.
Dolphins. I got Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Dolphins.
Okay.
Dolphins slaughter teams with no winner record.
So it's a shot per loss. If you win.
Oh no, we gotta drive home. We gotta drive home.
No, I know. Okay.
No. Hold.
Two max.
No. If I beat you by 3 games, you gotta take 3 shots.
No, I gotta drive home.
That's what I thought it was.
No, I gotta drive home. No.
Okay,
we ain't drinking the drive. We're not encouraging that.
No. What I'm saying. When you hold on. Not 3 in a row. 3 on request.
I gotta drive.
I can give you the same thing.
I don't want you driving drunk though, bro.
Oh man, I've been driving my whole life. I've been fucked up.
Okay.
But now, listen, I drink a lot.
Let's do 2.
No, if you beat me by, if I beat you by 3 games, I want 3 shots.
We did that, and then whoever lost gets driven home.
No.
That's fair.
That's fine. No matter to me.
I'm a long way.
What you said?
Great fun.
Grapevine.
Yeah, see, no,
Oh.
see, you right back home.
Yeah. Hey. But hold on, man. You can't hang 3 shots ain't shit.
Oh, hey.
Hold on.
Oh, excuse me.
It's really not.
It's okay. You all right?
It's all right.
Okay, cool.
You drink beer, huh? You beer drink?
Whiskey guy.
So you can't handle 3 shots?
I can't.
But it,
Lock it in.
man.
I'm doing
But hold on. Do you think you even gonna lose by 3 games?
That ain't the point.
All right. How about this 1 double shot?
Perfect.
One
All right,
shot.
1 double shot.
All right, man.
All right.
Or 2. No, I won't say that.
Pick your poison.
How much time we got left?
We got about 5 minutes left.
Okay, so I sent you a video of the fight song of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
Fight song?
That was fun.
Most Cowboy fans don't know that they have a fight song. Right? Did you know they didn't know? You even know, did you? Most Cowboy fans didn't know that they have a fight song. So I sent it to Dre. And Dre, would you do me how to sing that fight song?
Let's see if I can find it.
And we have a fight song. And it's really a fight song. Y'all have a sandbox. Sandbox.
Hold on, let me find it.
It had me rolling. I'm sorry. And I wanted to bring up that.
So crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. They're talking about horses.
He probably talking about what's the name. He probably talking about Lil Nas.
That one?
That's what he probably talking about.
That is disgusting.
Let me play it. Courtney, you really, truly think, I mean, you know it's going to be a tough game this week, right?
Yeah.
You think it's a last second field goal type deal?
I don't think so. I just think that we win by 10.
10? I'm trying to pull it up. Oh, there it is. Got it.
It's a Stampede March.
Stampede March. There you go. I got it right here.
That was on the surface, right?
I didn't know they had one.
Okay. Just be.
Okay.
I got it.
You want to play the Cowboys fight song?
Look at his face.
Ain't no way.
Man, that's old. That's like
There's what's up there.
that's the old.
Now we the boys.
That's the one that had black and white TVs, man. Come on. That's when it was when it bowled. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
If the song translated to bold, then y'all would have done it by now.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to, just put it out there because I thought that was funny.
Hey, but some real talk too. If the Cowboys do win, bro, so that puts the records. You guys would be what, 10-3? Cowboys be 10-3. If the Lions win, they're gonna be 10-3.
The tiebreaker would be
Frisco.
Frisco would be because they be both Dallas and Philly, so Philly they would be home field.
Yeah.
So
That makes these
that is huge.
last 4 games are like paramount for everybody.
But hold up, that's if every team went out.
Every team gotta win out.
But
Somebody gotta lose. Somebody gonna lose.
I don't know what the 49ers gonna lose.
They don't have a hard
Okay,
schedule.
so
Hey, Philly don't either. After
Yeah,
against Cowboys
he's
and
got
Seattle, but that's it.
Seattle,
That's
Washington.
So what's the chance of Seattle get beat by both of these people?
I think it's a 95% chance.
They just lost. They barely lost to Dallas, right?
Right.
Then they run into San Fran, and they run into Philly.
Right.
You think they go 0-3 out of all of them?
I do.
They're not
I think-
so like that.
I think they got the weapons to beat that. I think they're gonna get one of these games. I don't know which one.
You think between Frisco and
They
Philly,
already lost to Dallas, which that could have been a loss.
Right.
We all watched it.
it's a good game.
That could have been a loss. So I don't know, man. I think they're gonna get one of these teams.
And Frisco got the easy schedule.
It could be Frisco. It could be Frisco.
Frisco got an easy schedule after this.
I like the phrase any given Sunday.
So we never know.
Yeah.
So
Well, y'all heard it here, man. Sports Talk Texas, man. Y'all tuned in, y'all chatted with us, y'all saw it. We'll be back next Thursday to, update the power rankings and who's in first place and who got the bragging rights and where we headed to, man. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you for tuning in.
All right.
Yes, sir.